Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Great introduction from Lauren McManus. Of course, our Michael Buffer of Professional Racquetball. Good morning to you all. We are at the 2023 Papa Nicholas Coffee Shamrock Shootout here in Chicago. Welcome, everybody. Super Saturday about to begin. Our first men's pro doubles semifinals between Andre Parrilla and Adam Manilla versus Jake Bredenbeck and Sam Murray. Here we go. Hashtag just a replay. I want to thank everybody for watching and tuning in. Beginning a great day of racquetball. Men's pro doubles at 12. After this match, we have our following one. And then men's singles at 6 and 7 p.m. Central Time, respectively. It's a good wide angle pass there by Adam Manilla. Get the point. And on the board first. Hashtag just a replay. That hit the front camera. That's been twice already at the beginning of the match. One serving 0, though. So this is going to be interesting tactics right here. You got 4 players that have a very high racquetball IQ going at it. And it's interesting to see this doubles pairing. Usually, of course, Jake Bredenbeck pairs up with his brother Sam Bredenbeck. But now he's with Sam Murray at the moment. So he traded a Sam for another Sam. But Andre Parrilla and Adam Manilla is one of the newest teams. But 2 very strategic players. That's a skip shot by Manilla. 1-1 in the scoreboard. So this looks like to be a battle of brains versus bronze. Defense versus calculated, meticulous offense. In no way do I expect this game to be short. Oh, behind the back, Manilla starts us off with a fantasy shot very early. Hashtag just a replay. Interesting serve. Sam goes for Andre on the other side. And Andre Parrilla just shuts that one down. Splat rollout. So it looks like they're going to attack Andre Parrilla right now. That's another point there for the team of Murray and Bredenbeck. And like the coordination that they're having, they're all being very chronically simultaneous. You can tell the level of experience in pro doubles that these 2 teams have. That's another point. Sam Murray just adjusting really well. He went from the left all the way to the right. Just keep in mind, out of these 4 players that you're seeing here on the court, you're going to see them also in singles. You're going to see Jake Bredenbeck later on. So his tactics are going to be very meticulous. Right now, it's a good start for Bredenbeck and Murray at 4-1. Well, I can't disagree with the referee. He took that shot, but he could have held away, definitely. Just referee making clear that if he's going to evade it, he's going to lift his hand. He didn't even lift his hand, so he didn't take the shot. So it's a good call by the referee. Oh, Parrilla, he lost that on the glass, unfortunately. He skipped that shot. 1 serving 4. Manilla out of the serve. It's a good mid-lob Z. Reset right now. Shot, Murray. Oh, that was a quick side out for Murray and Jake. Now he's going for Adam. It's an interesting serve there. Kind of a high lob mix. Oh, from behind the back again. That's twice from Manilla now in this match. That's a skip right there. Fortunately, bad bounce for Adam Manilla. He had to adjust, but unfortunately, it couldn't happen quick enough. Let's see what Murray serves to Manilla. Oh, he's going again for Parrilla. Interesting tactic. That was a skip by Jake Bredenbeck. He was doing a lot of those shots very beautifully yesterday, but in singles play. Kept alive by Adam. Now an adjustment's made. Now Adam is on the right. That reset gave them time to switch over, but they're staying in their positions. All right. That was a good call. Sam lifted his hand. Replay's called. And making a clarification, referee to Andre, that he had his hand up, and that is perfectly legal. Wow, that was a shot exactly that Andre was doing yesterday. But that's the thing. Bredenbeck and Murray clearly have the power and size advantage and the reach advantage, but Parrilla and Adam, very strategic, very high level IQ. I love this pairing. That was a fantastic shot by Andre. And that's what was missing yesterday in his singles match versus Montoya. Unforced errors. Precision. When he's on fire, he can't be stopped. Let's see if he transitions that to this doubles game right now. That's a good kill shot pinch. But a pinch roll out there by Sam Murray. Manilla. Lob to the middle. Down the line winner, Andre Parrilla, after a great rally, he finishes it off with a down the line shot, nearly rolled it out. And that's what it seems that's going to happen. Parrilla and Manilla have to push for rallies. That they came out on top on that one, but they have to push that one. Take Jake and Murray off the center court. So reset by Parrilla. Of course, Jake, first one to shoot. Oh, Adam, very, very well. He saw that he was in front, nobody there. At the pinch, Parrilla. Oh, that was a very smart play there by Bredenbeck. Just tapping the ball, a little bit of a pass. Andre was a mile away. Murray kept it alive. That's another point. Sam Murray going down Broadway. Right now it seems that Jake and Murray have everything under control. Oh, on his knees, Jake. Sam kept it alive. That's a side out, very aggressive. And that's what I like about Adam Manilla. Let's take a look at this replay. I like how Manilla becomes aggressive and he's very assertive. It's half out. Want to welcome to the booth good friends on tour and kind of becoming a regular every now and then here with me at the booth, Robbie Collins. Robbie, welcome to the booth.
How's it going, Fabio?
Everything going really well. Right now, it's going really well. There's recent points from Parrilla and Manilla, and I got to tell you, Robbie, I kind of mentioned that. For me, it seems that this is a, can we say that it's a battle between brains and bronze? Because I think the size and reach advantage go to, the Vikings here.
Right.
But I like the strategic, approach from Manilla and Parrilla. They're very precise, and I like the fact that they rise up to the challenge. They're being very precise, and if they keep away from those unforced errors, I'm thinking they're going to have a good match.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is an interesting matchup. Adam and Andre playing together, I believe, for the first time, and I definitely got a taste of them yesterday. My partner Eric Trujillo and I lost to them, and we had a nice match. But you're right, precise. They, the adjustments they were able to make to win the match, it prepared them to play these two today with their power, push them back, and that's really, to me, going to be the strategy for them. It's not going to be out shooting Jake.
I think points called, but they don't agree. There's an appeal. Replay, call stands. Yeah. Appeal used, call stands. What do you think, Robbie?
Yeah, it's the right call. I mean, I couldn't tell quite with the ball, but it looked down, and Adam fishing for that one a little bit.
Oh, I agree.
I don't blame him.
Setup, Parrilla.
Whoa.
Great ball control. Gotta love that. That's what we're talking about. Avoid those unforced errors, and they'll have a good match.
Yep. No, it's just like that. It's just creating opportunities for themselves. One thing Andre did really well yesterday was just his aggressiveness like this. He pushes so far forward. He's so fast that it creates a lot of problems just with his positioning. His positioning is aggressive because obviously, look, he's playing against Jake. Jake's going to keep screaming the ball around. So how do you combat that? Well, push him back, get in front of him. It takes a certain skill set, but Andre's got that skill set.
Oh, it's a skip by Andre. And I got to ask you, Robbie, you've played in this court before. How difficult is it, for your optics to focus with that sidewall? Because I've seen yesterday Parrilla, also Montoya. Right now, Jake missed a shot.
Yep.
He was there. He swung differently because of the wall that's down the white side.
Yeah, it's a challenging court to play on. It's an awesome court to play on. But as a player, to me, the optimal way to go about it is just accept you're going to make some misses. Right? You're going to miss a few of those. You may whiff. You may not make good contact a couple times, but it's okay. It's all a part of it.
Manilla with the C in the mid.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Jake just fired that one straight down the line. And, I talked about how Parrilla and Manilla, they have a high IQ in racquetball. But I've said it before. I think Adam is missing this fire, aggressiveness factor. Right. And when he turns on that heat, he's very, very good. Doesn't miss.
No, I agree. And it's going to come in waves. We are on, I believe, our 6th tournament of the season. And, Adam had a tough tiebreaker in singles with Acuna yesterday, and then followed that up with doubles. And I know when I walked in the club yesterday for doubles, I looked around and the entire all the quarterfinalists were sitting around, and we all had kind of the same look on our face. It was like, oh man, we're kind of feeling the schedule right now, and it's just gonna be a matter of who's more prepared on the day.
Oh, between the legs, Andre.
Oh,
Another fantasy shot. Oh, that's a good pass.
yep. If Adam's going to play that far forward, he cannot let the ball by him because Parrilla is covering the right. They're a little bit more side to side. Needs to clip that ball.
So Parrilla and Manilla take their timeout. We'll take a short break. We'll be back after a minute on IRT Live.
John Story joined the U.S. military, was killed in an inside attack on the 12th of February 2014. The biggest thing we want to do to help our local Gold Star families and our veterans, that we bring awareness to their opportunities to be served, to be taken care of, to bring to light ever-increasing need for our veterans specifically to have housing, to have good benefits, to be taken care of. Go to livelikejohn.us. Go to the Donate Now button and help us fulfill our mission.
Welcome back. I remember this is the Paco Nicolas Shamrock Shootout. Remember to use code Racquetball50 to get 50% off on your coffee purchases throughout this weekend. Back to the action. Sam Murray. Interesting. He's attacking Andre again. He's been doing that since the beginning of the match.
Well, for Sam, he doesn't want to be lobbing Adam's fork, right? So he's just anything he can do to keep it away from the back left corner. He's probably going to do. Oh boy.
Andre again to the front.
Set up.
Wow. And Manilla does his job beautifully. So what do you think of that timeout, Robbie? Was that too soon? Was that, what do you think?
No, you don't get to take him home, so, boys are down. Gotta, just not scoring. We need to make something happen. Let's see what adjustments they make out of the timeout.
Oh, behind the back again. We've had plenty of those.
Yep. Oh.
Wow.
Little miscommunication worked out in their favor.
Yeah, I agree. Let's catch a replay of that one, Robbie. Behind the back from Jake. Everybody, I think the only one that hasn't done a behind the back is Sam. That's the miscommunication we're talking about, right?
And worked out. Wow.
Now, what would be the correct play right there between Manilla and Parrilla?
Well, I heard Adam call it, but Parrilla was in position. It was just Adam was committed, so that's where the miscommunication happens. Both were correct, and Parrilla just getting there first because he did have the better position. Aggressive choice there from Sam.
Oh, Parrilla couldn't get to that one. I think this is an interesting mix, Robbie, because we talk a lot about how these players have attributes, and I always talk about how good Sam is on defense. But right now, who's in this pairing that you see right here? Which team do you think has the edge on defense?
I would probably say Sam. I mean, obviously, other than considering the score, he's playing solid racquetball, making good decisions with the ball, and that allows Jake to kind of feast. And maybe he's going to be the one that's going to be a little more aggressive. It's kind of like an old school sword and shield philosophy.
I agree.
Back to the very early days of racquetball. But, kind of apply it to doubles, where it's like Sam's just going to make good decisions, not going to go for too much. But when he has gone for a little more, it hasn't quite worked out for their team. It hasn't resulted in success. You know what I mean? He looks to kill that ball. He skips it.
Serving 11.
And that's what Adam and Andre want. They want to bait him into some aggressiveness. Oh, great shot from Andre.
That was a great angle right there. Did that catch Sam Murray off guard, or was just the glass?
Perfect. It cracked out. Sam was right on top of it, and it cracked right by Sam's racket.
That's good court coverage there by Manilla.
Oh.
Wow. Even Adam has to acknowledge how cool that looked.
Yeah. Oh, just caught the crotch of the front wall there.
How smooth.
Tough.
How smart was that shot, Robbie?
That was an excellent shot. I mean, Sam hit that wide angle almost exactly how he wanted to. And Adam with his backhand, just feathering the ball.
Yeah, Parrilla, of course, did not like that call. He thought he had an avoidable shot. What do you think, Robbie?
I think it's the right call. You know, a lot of times we get caught up with calling these hinders and avoidables body to body. But with that ball on the side wall, I think he had just about every shot.
Oh, great coverage there by Parrilla. Kept it alive. Not that one, though. The right shot by Jake. You know, I thought he was going to go for a cross court, but he hit that corner beautifully.
Yep. Adam was there, too, if it was up. So, good shot by Jake.
And Adam made the right play. He was in the perfect court position right there.
You see Adam's killed a few balls now. That's, you know, give Adam some momentum like that, he's going to heat up.
And he's at the right place at the right time.
Yep.
It's a good serve by Parrilla.
Oh, wow. Set up.
Another behind the back from Jake. Ooh! Almost seemed like a hit.
Oh.
Switching.
We go. Oh.
Wow. Gotta love that. What a great rally right there. Let's catch a replay. And I love how after the third one, Jake said, you know what? I'm sticking to this side.
Yep.
Look at that. Jake just went to the left. He wasn't even worth it staying to the right.
Yep.
And Parrilla just put it away. Perfect shot. So 9-12 on the scoreboard. Great diver. Adam. Oh, that was double bounce call. Even Jake, you know, kind of that was a cool shot. Let's catch a replay of that one. Look at that. Let's see how Adam does behind the back kill shot. Boom. Jake could not get to that one. That was a great play. Wow. What is that, Robbie? Is that the right place at the right time with the right shot? I mean, you know, how can you guys are professional players and do those behind the back kills?
Yeah. That, you know, it's athleticism, right? Like that's, you know, kind of cat-like reflexes.
Is it
right?
more of instinct or what is it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, you're not consciously thinking about hitting that shot. It just, in the moment, you see a shot you want to hit and you make it happen.
Yeah, I refer to racket. I mean, of all the racket sports that we know are out there, I refer to racquetball players as the Jedis of racket sports.
I like that. Oh, wow.
Wow, that was a great overhead shot.
So, just like what we talk about with this glass being challenging, this front wall is also challenging. The viewers might not know that. You know, sometimes you're going to see a couple serves or a couple shots off the front wall that get deflected in a weird way. And sometimes we play on concrete courts and you get some weird deflections off the front wall. In that case, weird deflection plus the glass got him.
Murray to the serve. Is he going to go for the middle? I got to tell you, I don't think Manilla was ready for that serve particularly. Neither was I. I didn't expect that one. I was waiting for something to go like more on the Andre Parrilla side.
Yep. And it worked and saw Adam did not forward there. Got a ceiling ball out of it. Oh, wow.
Parrilla. And of course, Sam is not happy. He's going to talk to the referee. He's asking because he lifted his hand.
Yeah.
I don't know what you think, Robbie.
I don't think he should appeal it because he did take the overhand. He did go down the line. So even though Adam, yes, it was in his way and would have probably got the replay if he held up, but he made the shot.
So there is an appeal. A replay call. So the referee's appeal used, call stands.
Yeah, you know, Jake's upset with that, and I understand. And I think if he would have held up, he probably would have got the replay.
I agree. But he kept. Yeah, no,
But he actually made the shot, right? He made the hardest one down the line over Adam's head. So, and I'm not one to say, oh, if you shot it, then you don't get it. It's like, no, you actually made the shot. Oh.
That's a skip right there. Robbie, I hate to say it, but the ball doesn't lie.
Yeah, no.
14 serving 11.
14 serving 11. That's game point number 1 for Murray and Bredenbeck.
Big jam coming.
Great coverage there by Manilla.
Replay.
It's a replay right there. It's just hard enough as it is, Robbie. You got 4 athletes in the 40 by 20 space, and you got 2 guys that are like that big of Jake and Sam. It's very difficult with this ball traveling. You know, Jake hits what, at least 130 miles an hour, 135 miles an hour, something like that.
If he's hitting at 130, are we cracking 100? Oh, big side out.
And it's huge. Right now, this is where Parrilla and Manilla have to push the envelope, step on the gas. They cannot afford to have a side out here. The right play.
Yep, and this is where Andre thrives. He is going to bait Jake into taking extremely offensive shots here. And if Jake doesn't execute,
Kept alive. Let's see how Jake does.
Oh, big setup. Oh.
Wow, Parrilla doing a fantastic job. It seems like he's coordinating the offense really, really well.
Yep. Getting flashbacks of yesterday. Not enjoyable.
I got a napkin here.
Yeah, no, it's
Parrilla again, same serve. Ooh.
set up for Jake.
I like how Jake controlled the pace of that shot. He was just looking at where Andre was, where Manilla was. Like that.
Yeah, it's a great adjustment from Jake. You know, he went aggressive a couple times off the serve, switched it up to a ceiling ball, played a little more patient that rally. It worked out for him. Wow. There's a bum fight going over there on the left.
I got to tell you, it's Sam just made the right call right there. He went down the line perfectly, well executed shot, and he was waiting for it.
Yep.
So patient. And you know, if you talk about patience, which is key in racquetball, Sam Murray is a very patient player.
Yes, absolutely.
I like the adjustment bay there by Sam. Another behind the back by Parrilla. Wow. Regardless of the outcome of that rally, I like the court coverage of Jake. He was assisting his partner on the left side while he was in the front, and I love that coverage. That's truly a team, Robbie.
Agree.
So I want to mention Papa Nicholas, our title sponsor for this event. This is the Papa Nicholas Shamrock Shootout. Remember, 50% off this weekend. Make your purchase. Go online, papanicholas.com. Use code Racquetball50 to get 50% off your coffee. To Jake and Sam, take a timeout. We'll take a 1-minute break, and we will be back on IRT Live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Timeout was taken by Murray and Bredenbeck. So both teams have taken their timeout. We're in it till the end, but we're deep in it right now. This is game point. What a great shot, Robbie.
Amazing.
You think that was a strategy that Murray and Bredenbeck talked about during that timeout, serve that way?
Yeah, you know, I think they probably had a small conversation about it. Sam probably told him, hey, look, we've been successful with the jam. Take a second, take a breath. Let's hit one good serve here. Let's get a setup, and let's end this game.
So game number 1 goes to Bredenbeck and Murray, 15-13. We'll be back after a 2-minute break here on IRT Live.
I played a lot of matches when I was playing the WRT with the gearbox ball. It's a different ball than the other ones. I think it's better for the game. It's durable. I think for fans it's going to be more enjoyable. The rallies are going to be a little longer, so it's going to be fun.
Welcome back, everybody. Game number 2. This is the 2023 Papa Nicholas Coffee Shamrock Shootout for the IRT team. Fabio Soto, accompanied by Robbie Collins. So, Robbie, you know, very close game number 1. What do you think Parrilla and Manilla need to do to take this one to a tiebreaker?
They need to execute the game plan just a little better. I mean, I think they've had some sound ideas, but couple skips off of Adam's racket up in the front, one missed ceiling ball by Adam, you know, at the very end of the first game, and we might have been talking about a different winner of the first game. There's a big setup.
Wow, that was smart.
Smart.
Very smart racquetball there by Adam Manilla.
Jake taking the right shot, in my opinion. You know, you had Adam on the wall, but ball kicking off the sidewall just enough for Adam to use his forehand, able to feather a ball in front.
But that came as a result of great court coverage by Manilla. He
Yes.
went to the right to cover Andre, and I like that. He executed really well.
Oh.
And when it comes down to unforced errors,
Yes.
Robbie, that is key.
Yep. Andre's got to make that shot. It's not the wrong shot. It's an aggressive shot, but in that moment, it's open.
It's a great recovery right there by Jake.
Oh.
Yeah. Replay's called by the referee. I think that's the right call. He clearly tripped over Adam. He didn't
Yep.
trip on himself. Yeah, he tripped with his foot with Adam. I'm going to take this time to thank everybody. Remember, this is the Papa Nicholas Coffee Shamrock Shootout. You know, for those of you who haven't tried one of the more than 50 different blends of Papa Nicholas coffee, we encourage you to do so. Our competitors here are enjoying Papa Nicholas coffee all weekend long. The coffee bar in the Glass Court Lounge is fully stocked from early morning to late night.
Sending ball to the middle.
Response right
Yeah.
there.
You know,
That offense was dictated so well by Jake.
Adam did the right thing to take his forehand there, but hitting it right back to Jake's forehand was not the right move.
Unforced errors again.
Yep. The energy with Adam and Andre right now, they need an adjustment.
Short serve.
Oh, that's the Sam Murray special right there.
I like the precision and focus. We saw him from our angle very clearly. He clearly knew what shot he was going to
Yep.
take. He thought about it, and he visualized it, executed perfectly.
Set up for Andre. Great shot from
Wow.
Adam.
And, he's favoring that shot a lot, Manilla. And he was in the perfect position right there. Put it away.
Yeah, it's one of the advantages. If you're going to play that far forward, that shot is available. And I know for the amateur at home, it may be a bit too much to chew there, going reverse pinch often, but at this level, you got to have it.
Parrilla on the attack. He was very close to that encroachment
Yeah.
line right there. I thought that he was going to get a call for that one. But 4-0. This is a good start for Murray
Yep.
and Bredenbeck.
Parrilla looks like he's searching a little bit for what. Wow.
Like, how can you defend a shot like that, Robbie?
I would not hit it over to Jake's forehand.
No,
like
not
that.
right now.
No.
But you know what? Sam's on fire, too.
Right.
The backhand of Sam and the forehand of Jake is deadly at this moment.
I think the ceiling ball has to go to the middle right now. Wow.
I agree to that.
Just when we say they're a little just out of whack, Andre steps up and just fly kills the drive Z.
Compelling shot right there. The right play by Adam going down the line. Another unforced error right there. now in the benefit of Manilla and Parrilla. 2 serving 5.
Ceiling ball to the forehand. Oh, set up.
Great coverage there by Jake. Wow. How did he go all the way from the back all the way to the front? Just make the right play on the corner.
Just what a volley. Big setup.
And this leads me to a question, Robbie. Out of these two teams, who do you think has the advantage in the front court? Who plays the best front court racquetball in these two teams?
Yeah, that's a great question, Fabio. I would give it to Adam and Andre, but I would say Adam and Andre need to be in front of them to win. Jake and Sam have the tools that, you know, if they're hot, they have the tools that they don't necessarily have to be in front of them. They can win this match from the back, as we've seen some spectacular shots from Jake.
Oh, that was the right play. I love the ball tracking there of Jake Bredenbeck.
Yeah.
Good ball tracking.
He just refused to allow Adam to dink it on him on the front wall.
Well, he is stubborn. I'll give you that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Skip by Parrilla again. Another unforced error that's been plaguing the team of Manilla and Parrilla. 6 serving 2 now.
That's where Jake's power can give you problems. You know, Andre was set there, but the ball was just a little too far back in his stance for him to do anything with it. Turned into a skip.
Parrilla.
Rally ending shot in the front right.
But I want to tell people that are watching, you know, the court position of Andre. He was in the box. He was waiting for it. He kind of knew where that ball was going. And again, Parrilla.
2 pinches in a row.
I want to thank our host, of course, the Glass Court Swim and Fitness Club. Great host here. And again,
3 in a row.
that corner has Andre's name written all over it.
Oh, man. Someone give him a Sharpie. Let him go sign it.
That's a good cutoff. Good cutoff there by Adam. I thought he was going to wait to let that ball bounce or get off the wall.
Thank you. Replay 476.
Oh, a replay is called.
Wow. Good sportsmanship there. I didn't think that was the called ending to be made, but players thought otherwise.
I agree with you on that one, Robbie.
No, boy.
So we don't need a Sharpie. It has to be engraved. 5 serving 6. That precision that Parrilla has had has given them a 3-point run. And hit the front camera.
Hit the front camera. Uh-oh. Oh, didn't go for it.
What a great shot. And
Great down the line.
even though Jake came to cover Sam, that was such a compelling shot. Nothing could be done. Good coverage there by Parrilla.
Oh.
Wow. And again, Adam Manilla with it behind the back. I think there was a bit of miscommunication right there between Sam and Jake. What do you think, Robbie?
I agree. They just got a little disjointed there as a team. Both ended up in the same spot.
This is a 6-point run right now for Parrilla and Manilla. So whatever adjustment they needed to make, they made it perfectly when they were down 0-2.
Yes. This is the type of game that is going to be successful for Andre and Adam.
8 serving 6. And again,
wow.
Manilla favoring that shot. Robbie, what do you think is going through Adam's mind when he takes that shot?
Roll it out.
He's not leaving it up, that's for sure. Not giving any margin for error. Skip shot. I see no disagreements. Also want to thank one of our top sponsors, Dreger Law. Robert Dreger, relying on his strong commercial background, Mr. Dreger focuses his practice primarily in the areas of transactional and construction law and dispute resolution. His claims range from professional service corporations to closely held businesses in a wide variety of industries. Make sure you check him out, Dreger Law.
10-6. No timeout from Jake and Murray. Set up. There. Oh.
It's a good shot right there. You know, Adam, put a racket on that one. It seemed that he couldn't. Unfortunately,
Surprised me.
but he couldn't put it alive. But 6 serving 10. This is a good turn of events. This just became all that more interesting, Robbie.
Yeah. This is interesting serve.
And a good one by Sam Murray. Forced Parrilla to go up. Who's going to fire first? Parrilla.
Is that 6 for 6?
I think so.
You know, I'm not a big statistician numbers guy, but 6 for 6 is impressive. Oh, sorry.
Wow. Okay. I think Andre just turned up the heat. I think Andre right now is in all cylinders.
Yeah, he's playing awesome.
Just smart racquetball. Making the right plays. Leading the offense.
Oh, zone behind the back. That worked out. Wow.
Manilla again. Great ball control by Manilla. I expected timeout from Murray and Sam and Jake very soon. And just as I said it, timeout taken. Sam and Jake will be back after a minute on IRT Live. Everybody, want to thank Mr. Tony Cosmano and his son Anthony Cosmano have been competing in Illinois events for many years. With Tony having passed on his love of the sport to his namesake, he runs Anthony's Pizza and has been a sponsor for many Illinois racquetball events at the Glass Court over the past 20 years. He's providing us with pizza today, Robbie, for all players and everybody here at the event. So Anthony's Pizza is one of the best pizzas I've tasted here in Chicago. Also want to thank Cheryl Kirk and Kit Lawson, Country Financial, Bruce Nelson, John O'Donnell Jr., Skin Deep Day Spa, Linda and George Pappas. Thank them, and also our racquetball sponsors. Thank you to all the racquetball sponsors that are supporting the silent auction and the junior clinic, Head Pen Racket Sports, Gearbox, and Procanex. Back to the action.
Oh.
just went to the body of Sam. It was really just, that was a body shot.
Whoops. You know, Andre didn't, I don't believe he meant to hit that, but
No, of course.
he'll take it.
Ball check right there between Murray and Andre.
Set up. Tough shot.
They're making the right plays. Hey, you know what, Robbie? At 13 serving 6, what do Sam and Jake need to do to finish this one off and not take it to tiebreaker?
They need one good swing right now. They need to, you know, even if they don't win this game, they just need to start, you know, working on momentum to play better. You know, skip ball. Little gift from Adam.
I want to also take time to thank Response Graphics and Embroidery. That's Lynn and Kevin Yazel. Fellows Roofing, Willie Fellows. Taco Burrito King, Danny Ortega. Provided great tacos last night, Robbie, for everybody here.
Excellent. Wow.
Double bounce called.
Right call.
It's the right call. I don't see them appealing, though. They're like, yeah, it's not worth it. I mean, they have a comfortable lead. I don't think they need to appeal.
Yeah. Short serve. Wow.
Even he got some love from the crowd on that shot.
Wow. We need to clip that.
Manilla covering the court really well.
Set up. Yeah, he left the pinch up.
That's a great reset by Andre.
Well, there's another setup. Wow.
Andre went to the left. Manilla the right.
What a get. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Manilla, when he's aggressive, he gets great results just like that. That's a result of the aggressiveness of Adam Manilla. Also want to thank Little Debbie, Janet, and Joe Eminger. Dovetail by Design, Mike Kinkin, Alok Mehta, John Thorson, Davern's Tavern Lounge, Mike Davern, Ray Meisner, Mike Zupke, Josiel Arteaga, Liz Mulder, DuPage Convention, and Visitors Bureau. Thank you very much, all of you, for your support for the 2023 Papa Nicholas Coffee Shamrock Shootout. Look like a huddle right there, Robbie.
Yeah, checking for wet spots. These guys are flying around on the court, working hard.
Wow, Parrilla is just
Another
unstoppable right now.
Unbelievable.
Game point coming up, 14 serving 6. Remember, he's the first server, Robbie.
Oh. Whoa.
Great adjustment there from Jake. I love how he attacked that ball so aggressively.
Yeah, just an unfortunate bounce off the ceiling there. Dropped short. Jake steps up and rolls out a reverse pinch.
Manilla for the game. And there it is. Game 2 goes to Parrilla and Manilla, 15-6. We'll be back for game number 3 after a couple of minutes. The servers will be Parrilla and Manilla on IRT Live.
John Story joined the U.S. military, was killed in an inside attack on the 12th of February 2014. The biggest thing we want to do to help our local Gold Star families and our veterans that we bring awareness to their opportunities to be served, to be taken care of, to bring to light ever-increasing need for our veterans specifically, to have housing, to have good benefits, to be taken care of. Go to livelikejohn.us. Go to the Donate Now button and help us fulfill our mission.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. For those who's just joining us, this is the tiebreaker at the Papa Nicholas Coffee Shamrock Shootout. Robbie, I got to ask you, what are you expecting out of Game 3?
I'm expecting a lot of discipline from Manilla and Adam. And for Jake and Sam to get back in this, they're going to have to shoot the ball much better than they did in Game 2.
Wow, Sam came up big on that one.
And that's the difference. Game 2, well, even to end Game 2, Sam missed that shot, right? Skipped it in the floor.
But you know what? The psychological factor kicks in. I mean, Robbie, when you're down, but you go to a tiebreaker, you know, it's just a reset. You hit the reset button, but the mentality that goes into that to shift from a loss of 6 to 15 has to be tremendous, Robbie.
No, it is. And, you know, the good news is when you get to a tiebreaker, you had one game where things were working. And it's a matter of just going back to what was working. Remind yourself something. Call it saying simple things out loud sometimes. Whether it be a certain strategy or serve. Setup.
Hashtag just replay. I think that's the right call.
Right call.
Sam was in that swing of Manilla. It's okay. Replay. But in that rally, I got to tell you, Robbie, one of the keys for Jake and Sam, even though it was a replay, they kept Parrilla and Manilla on defense.
Yes. Oh, miscommunication.
Yeah, made the right shot. That was all Manilla in that play.
Yeah. Sam, I think that was a poor shot selection there just to hit it back to Adam's forehand.
You know, Jake took that shot.
Yep.
You know, and I would have done the same thing right there.
Yep.
He had, you know, Andre was in the back. Manilla was behind him. Made the right shot. Unfortunately, skipped it. Now we're back to square one. The behind the back from Parrilla. Replay called.
Sam has a good point there. I don't know if he would win that appeal, but, you know, Adam is very good at claiming his position on the left. And Sam is asking Jaime, what am I supposed to do? He's in my way in that situation.
Jake with tremendous coverage right there. Parrilla
What a
with great coverage of his own. Oh. Are we going to see an appeal? Adam is not liking the call from the referee. He's giving that stare to Martel. He's asking if he has 2 or 1 appeals. He's asking. Well, that's good game management. Just make sure what you have is resources.
Yeah, you know, if you're unsure out there, you know, it's probably best practice to just keep it in the pocket. It's still early in the match, or in the tiebreaker, excuse me.
Zero, zero, zero.
Lob serve left off the back wall. Great cross court from Jake. Oh, get.
Wow! Wow. Highlight of the day. We got to see that again. How cool was that, Robbie?
Amazing.
Look at Parrilla. This is totally Parrilla right there. It began with Sam Murray. And Parrilla, look at this shot. Between the legs, going to the back, kills it on the right corner. Incredible shot. That's the shot of the day so far.
Sure. Easily. And he's killed a bunch in that corner, and that was the best of the bunch. Wow.
Parrilla was close, though.
He was close.
Almost got that one. 1-0.
Ceiling. Straight back.
Oh, Adam kept that alive very, very well. Reset.
Great defense.
Andre. Side out called. Murray not happy. There is an appeal. 1 up and 1 down.
Yeah, Peel lost. One more for Team Jake and Sam.
0-31.
We're going to show you as soon as we can that highlight again of Andre killing that ball. High lob, Nick.
Oh.
Great coverage.
Oh.
Down the line.
Jake and Sam not happy right now.
Sam disagreeing with the referee. And that's the thing about racquetball, folks. It's an appreciation for sport from the referee. And I don't know what your call is, Robbie, to that, but I thought the play was going to be stopped.
Yeah, you know, the ref didn't stop play, so the players have to continue to play. But I thought there should have been a replay.
I thought there should have been a replay, too. It's a consultation between the referee and the IRT commissioner, Pablo Facre. Of course, Jaime Martel, I got to say, one of very experienced referee internationally. He's been with the IRF refereeing for, I think, the past 10 years.
Has it been that long already?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
We're old, Robbie.
Thanks.
Of course, Jake and Sam not happy about that one. But, you know, speaking of whatever outcome is, Robbie, this is a time when players like as experienced as Jake and Sam have to shake it off and move forward. You know, as a champion, like, you know, IRT champion, both Jake and Sam, they have to shake these things off. A champion has to come from behind and still come out with the win.
I will give Jake credit in this moment because, you know, been watching Jake play for about a decade, and there have been moments like
Has
that.
it been
that have
that long,
happened.
Robbie?
Yeah, I know, right? It's for all of us. What a
Wow.
hit.
Speaking of Jake. This is huge.
Well, you get it.
Ball down, too. Wow. Jake is just demonstrating fantastic racquetball defense, Robbie.
Yeah, you know, Jake might have got that. He's looking at Sam to see, should we appeal that?
Well,
And
the,
Sam,
the call was made for double bounce, but from my angle, I thought Jake had it.
I agree.
But unfortunately, the sideline judges, they're in a position where Jake, he may have gotten to the ball, but his own body was covering the
Yes.
sight and the
Yes.
view, so they would have to guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
and they only have one.
I mean, Jake is not a small man, and he was trying to cover that ball that's in front. The judges really have no decent view.
Yep, I agree.
Here we go.
2 serving 1.
2 serving 1. Another behind the back shot by Andre. Down the line winner.
Great shot from Sam.
That is perfect timing, perfect location. You know, he saw that Jake was in the back. He went to the front, and he was aggressive.
Big setup. Great shot from Jake. You know, I thought Adam had an opportunity to go down the line there. I thought he had Sam pinned just enough. He was far enough forward. Went cross. Paid for it in this case.
Going down the middle. Replay, that's the right call.
1 serving 2.
You know, I think, Robbie, one of the keys right here is for Jake and Sam to keep, you know, Adam and Andre on the defense. And for Andre and Adam, it's the key for them to avoid those unforced errors.
I agree.
Wow.
That's not going to be the one.
Blasted at Jake.
You know, I appreciate Adam's aggressiveness there, but, you know, Jake playing as far forward as he is, that shot is not open. So Adam has to roll it from 38 feet.
Not an easy task.
It's not. So,
I thought Adam was going to go down the line on that
agree.
one. That's what I thought was going to happen.
it
But
was another down the line that he didn't go for. There's his down the line.
you know what I love about Jake when he's playing, you know, he's serving? He doesn't give his opponents time to adjust. He serves really quickly. He doesn't take his full 10 seconds.
Yeah. And that's meaningful too, because, you know, you take it's the time between points. You know, you take your time, reset, take a breath, and he just doesn't give you that opportunity when he serves quick.
Oh, hashtag just a replay. I don't know about that one.
No, I didn't see anything there that needed a replay.
I mean,
Oh,
Adam went for the back wall, you know.
no, that was
I don't, well,
ref called it. That's what we're doing, but
I mean, Adam held his hand up after he swung to the back wall.
yeah.
Let's see if this doesn't come back to bite him. Parrilla to the serve. That's a makeup call right there, Robbie. They're disagreeing with that avoidable. Agree. Half out.
You know, that gets called avoidable. Adam has the leverage but on Sam. But Sam was all in on the down the line, and Adam left the down the line up, turns into an avoidable.
Oh, Parrilla got caught off guard right there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he had a body shot.
Jammed up.
2 serving 2.
Wow. Amazing.
38 feet,
2 serving 2.
about 4 feet up in the air,
That
something like that.
He's
Wow.
had 2 in the left corner there off the serve that have been excellent. One with his backhand and one with his forehand.
Replay called. You know what? I have to agree with the referee on that one. It does, from my angle of point of view, doesn't seem like, you know, it's close.
Yeah. Just kind of taking
I
a look
didn't
back
see.
at that.
I didn't see an appeal though.
No. No.
I don't think Sam should burn out that leniency that Martel is having lately.
Yeah.
He's gonna burn it out.
Oh, great serve.
Interesting serve.
It's not one you see very often in the pros.
Nope.
Great shot. But there's Adam bullying his position here on the left. And Sam, even as big as he is, he's just can't quite figure out if he wants to get in front of him, behind him, to the side. Even in the breaker, he hasn't quite figured it out.
Now Adam goes to the right. Wow, great effort there by Adam. Great effort there by Adam Manilla. Again, I want to thank everybody for watching and tuning in. Remember to like our post, share our feed, and keep following us on social media. This is Super Saturday. This is our first semifinals of the men's doubles coming up next. Mar, Montoya, Landa, Moscoso.
Great pickup from Andre.
Oh, an unfortunate bounce right there.
It's the glass monster there.
2 serving 2.
Now, how good is this game number 3? It's been going on for a while, and we're at 2 serving 2, Robbie.
2-2.
It's been very strategic. The match of a brains versus bronze is showing its dividends.
Big setup down line. What a shot from Andre. Excuse me.
Andre had to have no error on that shot because Jake was a few feet behind him. No mistakes right there. Set up for Parrilla. Jake was at the right place.
2 serving 2.
Good pickup from Jake.
Great coverage.
Great coverage.
Oh, Manilla had to be nothing but perfect to take that shot, Robbie.
I mean, perfect. Although it's an odd setup to go inside out with your backhand, he was fully set, fully committed. Just shocked he missed. Good cover from Adam.
Good coverage there by Sam. Got called off. There was a controversial play right there because, you know, that ceiling shot that he got Adam on the left side, that clipped the side wall almost to the end of the back wall and just made an uncomfortable play for him.
Yeah, and we're going to see a lot more hinders there. There's no hinder call. Curious to see if the hinders will continue as this breaker goes along, or maybe it opens up a little, because Adam and Sam are playing really close here on the left side.
Interesting serve. Short serve. That was an interesting serve from Jake. I wasn't expecting that one. You called the previous one. You said in the pros, very hard, not unexpected. What about that serve right there, Robbie?
I think he just missed his jam a little. Kind of popped up and surprised everybody. Right shot, missed a little. Oh, what a get.
Parrilla. Great defense on his end.
Oh, clearing the court. Wow.
Wow. That was total Parrilla on that one. Great defense, great recovery, and great offense to recover the side out. Now they're in the driver's seat. 2-4. Now Parrilla goes to the left. He switches it up.
Wow.
Wow. Right then and there. These past 2 points have been total Andre Parrilla, Robbie.
Phenomenal. His forehand pinch today has been phenomenal.
Oh, Andre just had to clip that one. I'm sorry, Adam had to clip that one on the left wall. Wasn't in his favor. Can you believe it's been about 15 minutes and we're 3-4 in tiebreaker?
Neither team's given an inch. Andre's taken over here. 4-4. But even to see the quality of shots that Andre is making just to score a couple points here at 5-4. One unforced error here by Sam.
That's another one right there. Adam and Andre on a 4-point run. Playing really smart.
Excellent.
They've been neutralizing Sam and Jake. Avoidable shot. Unfortunately, Sam was right in between of Andre and Adam. I honestly cannot disagree. Adam and Parrilla are on fire right now. Sam and Jake take a timeout. We'll be back after a minute on IRT Live.
I played a lot of matches when I was playing the WRT with the gearbox ball. It's a different ball than the other ones. I think it's better for the game. It's durable. I think for fans it's going to be more enjoyable. The rallies are going to be a little longer. So it's going to be fun.
Time in. 7 serving 4. Oh, that's a miscommunication right there. What do you think, Robbie?
Yeah, Sam slipped. Miscommunication. Sam just couldn't get his footing. Unlucky. But these are
We want to remind everybody that the IRT will be back in Los Angeles. The SoCal Open Racquetball Championship is going to be April 20 to the 23rd. We're going to be take a 4-week break, Robbie, from pro racquetball here in the IRT, and we'll be back in California, of course, Robbie. That's close to your neck of the woods.
yeah, as close as it gets for me.
Fantastic shots right there by Andre and Adam. And I got to tell you, Robbie, it seems that there's been a factory right here, even though it's 6 points in a row right now for Adam and Andre. For me, it seems that they have been taking away some of the weapons from Jake and Sam. They've been neutralizing them. You know, they've been offensive, yes, but they've been taking away some of those shots that have been trademarked for Sam and and Jake.
Yeah, and this is the game. This is the winning game plan. Keep them back. Couple ceiling balls. Make Jake and Sam shoot the first ball, and play on from there.
That's a great pickup twice now for Parrilla.
Wow.
Behind the back, Adam. This is big for Parrilla.
Set up. Big set. Oh, lost in the glass.
Adam adjusted, though. He saved it. Behind the back again.
Back.
Great adjustments right there. What a fantastic rally from Andre and Adam. They've been saving it up. Let's take a bit of a replay right here.
Phenomenal wide
Two
pass.
two great gets from Andre in a row. Just fascinating stuff. We're seeing tremendous defense by Andre Parrilla. Nine serving 4 is the score called. That timeout that was taken did not pay its dividends to Sam and Jake. I don't know about you, Robbie, but they're out of timeouts right now. What needs to happen right now? I think referee just ordered Sam Murray to change his shirt. What do you think needs to happen right now for them to go back in this? Because right now the momentum is completely on the side of Andre and Adam.
Oh, well, when they won the first game and they were up big, Jake was being extremely aggressive. The majority of his shots were taken a little farther forward. Andre and Adam have done a great job of pushing Sam and Jake back and just continually making them make shots from deeper in the court as the match has gone along. And now it's taken some time, but it's worn on these two. So they need to kind of flip the script. They need to push them back with a few ceiling balls, give themselves a couple easier shots, get back in the game.
Another great pickup by Parrilla. Tried to spin around that one, hit it from the back.
Yeah.
That's a little too much.
But you see, Sam took that first shot. They got away with it, but Adam and Andre will take that all day. They'll make Sam make that shot. Great serve from Sam.
All down. I don't think I've seen a professional racquetball match, let alone doubles, with so many behind-the-back shots.
Yeah, it's been a significant amount in this match. Oh, what an aggressive cutoff.
Replay.
And I do love that aggressiveness because now Jake is going to the left and Sam to the right. What do you think of that adjustment from this team? Switching sides. What do you think?
It's desperate times call for desperate measures. It is not, might be on plan C here. But also it may just be for the serve now that I'm after that selection.
Wow.
But that's the problem. It puts Jake and Sam at a disadvantage during the rally. But I do like it for the serve now that I saw one, but didn't work out.
Adam, great coverage from the back. Sam.
Big setup. This is angle.
Not the most comfortable shot in the world for Jake Bredenbeck. Point number 10. This is match point number 1 for Andre Parrilla and Adam Manilla, and Andre is the first server.
There we go.
2 match points here for them. Sam is all in on this one.
Oh, Adam willing to go to the ceiling.
Adam from the back. Well, great way to keep him at bay.
And that's just one of those shots from Jake down the middle. In singles, that shot's no good. Doubles, it's to Adam's backhand. Works out really, really well for them. Set up. He didn't put it down. Oh, is he gonna get it?
Andre, did he get it?
Oh.
Yes!
Wow.
Wow, what great defense right there by Sam and Jake. Fantastic play.
Amazing.
2 match points evaded. A little pep talk between the 2 Vikings right there.
Yeah.
Just chatting.
4 serving 10.
Figure out what serve to hit. Let's see what they come up with. Great get by Jake. Can't get it the second time.
And that's what I like when Adam Manilla is aggressive. He's on fire right now. He's going to come up with those shots.
4 serving 10.
4 serving 10.
Here they go, switched again.
Aggressiveness again, now in the hands of Andre, but you saw how he approached that front wall.
Yep.
Perfect. So a quick handout and side out, and right now, again, match point number 3. Parrilla. Kept alive by Jake. Kept alive by Sam. Oh, that ball was out. Game. What a interesting way to end this match, and a fantastic doubles match. Congratulations, Andre Parrilla and Adam Manilla. 13-15, 15-6, and 11-4. Robbie, your thoughts on this ending?
Wow, what a swing from, I came in the middle of the first game, and it looked like Jake and Sam had this done pretty well. But credit to Adam and Andre, turning it around, staying patient, controlling the rest of the match.
Well, I want to thank everybody for watching and tuning in. Coming up in 15 minutes, Conrado Moscoso, Alex Landa, Rodrigo Montoya, and Javier Mar. Their next semi-final doubles pro match. For the RTM, Fabio Soto, along with Robbie Collins, our producer, Rodrigo Mendoza. We'll be back on IRT Live.